Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Noble Works. Let's continue. I pace around to the academy looking for Nagamitsu-san. However, I can't find her anywhere. Avoiding me, I wonder if she'd do that. If that's the case, my hopes are probably futile. I can't help but think that I'm finding all the wrong times. Right, whenever it turns out to be, I've decided that I'll tell her my feelings, haven't I? If it takes until after the afternoon classes, I'll call Nagasone-kun, huh? For a moment, I embarrassingly thought that it might be Nagamitsu-san. Yes,
Kanemoto ka? Ima doko ni iru?
Huh?
Ii kara, ima doko ni iru no ka oshiero.
Oh, right now? I tell him my location.
Sugu iku. Soko ni iro yo.
What was that? A few minutes from the call, Nagasone-kun is breathing with his shoulders slumped, probably due to running. What's the matter? You're quite hurried. Good timing. I was just thinking of speaking with you. There's some new music in the background. I don't think I've ever heard it before. Correct, I have not.
そうか。なあ金本。俺にとってお嬢は誰よりも大切な存在だ。
By that you mean she's your only girl?
違う。
His only
一
girl?
人の人間としてだ。昔お嬢に助けてもらったことがあるんだ。あの時からお嬢は俺にとっての憧れであり。
She saved you? Huh? Is this the same conversation?
俺を助けてくれた時お嬢が言ったんだ。感謝する必要はない。もしも困っている人がいたら助けてあげてくれ。そうやって誰かが誰かを助ける世の中になればみんなが笑っていられるだろ。お嬢はいつも誰かのために頑張ってばかりだ。だから幸せになってもらいたいんだよ。だからこそお嬢を悲しませる奴は絶対に許さねえ。余計なことをしてるのは百も承知だ。お前がお嬢を悲しませるような奴なら俺が排除する。
A straight look. There's no doubt that Nagasone-kun's words would become his actions. That has to be because of the time he spent with Nagamitsu-san. In that case, the only thing to do is answer seriously.
そういうことで友達でいられないって言ってたわけを聞かせてもらおう。答えによっては
Because I fell in love with her.
そうか。だったら覚悟は。
That is why I don't want to be Nagamitsu-san's friend. If I want to become her significant other, that's what I thought. Burying those feelings, I shouldn't seek to be her friend.
やっぱりそういうことだったのか。
Nagasone-kun has a sort of let-down face.
金本、お前はお嬢を幸せにできるのか。
I don't know. However, that's what I want to do, so I plan to do anything to be able to accomplish that.
面白い。お前のそういうとこ嫌いじゃないぜ。だったらその覚悟見せてもらうぜ。
He clenches his fists and gets ready. Unwasteful movements, a gaze from which one feels pressure even. Clearly, he's no amateur. But there's no way I can back down here.
お嬢と付き合いたいなら俺を超えていけ。
Understood. With all my power rushing, I suddenly spring up. Hurrah! With my flying kick firmly set on Nagasone-kun's face, I blow him away with a tremendous force. Huh? Are you okay?
大丈夫ですかじゃねえ。こういう時普通は拳と拳で語るもんだろう。
When I'm moving along that sports-oriented flow, I forget about all the familiarity we have. So, well, are you fine?
まだそれなりに鍛えているからこれくらいなら大したダメージじゃね
isn't serious damage. I kicked him pretty seriously though. If we were fighting against each other, that might have been the match. So, with that, is it okay to say that I've gotten through you?
ああ、まあ、そうだな。もともと、俺のやってたことなんて、馬に蹴られるようなことだからな。まさに蹴り飛ばされたんだったら、ちょうどいいかもしれねえな。
Huh?
なんでもねえよ。病着だった割に、思ったよりやるじゃねえかってことだ。
It's just because I launched a surprise attack though.
そんなことはどうでもいいんだよ。お前の覚悟を見れたってことの方が重要だしな。お嬢のこと、あとは頼んだぜ。
Nagasune-kun says that with a smile. That was the plan. I'll go with Nagamitsu-san though.
そうだな。
What about what you have now? Aren't you getting anxious?
不意打ちしたことへの嫌がらせだ。気にするな。
Annoyed. So it's the sort of thing where two men who go fist to fist build a camaraderie afterward?
残念ながら足と顔だったからな。ま、これくらいは笑って許せよ。
It looks like a forced smile though.
さて、俺の用事は終わりだ。こんなとこでのんびりしてないで、とっととお嬢のとこに行ってこい。
Okay. She isn't here. There isn't much time left in the break. At this point, it would be better to wait in the classroom than walk around looking. No, that isn't right. I already decided, didn't I? I have to convey my feelings. Therefore, I shouldn't keep extending the deadline. Nagasune-kun is supporting me. Huh? At the end of the hallway, somebody's dropped a commuter pass holder that I've seen somewhere before. Dropped. Ah, is this Nagamitsu-san's? That day, in the classroom at dusk, Nagamitsu-san was looking at that commuter pass holder. I'd say there's no doubt. If that's the case, it means that in it is a photo of that man among man person. In order to confirm that it belongs to her, looking inside would be okay, right? I hear that said in a whisper. What am I thinking? If there's someone else whom Nagamitsu-san loves, that would be game over. But even if there is, I still want a proper rejection from her.
Ah, Kanemoto-kun, こんなとこにいたんだ。
Kuniro-san?
もう、みんないないから、先にひなたっちとご飯食べちゃったよ。
Is that so?
何度も携帯にかけたのに、どうして出なかったんですか？
Yeah. Looking at the history, I really did get some calls. It looks like I was thinking about something too much to notice.
もう、まやちゃんも返事ないし、長曽根くんはなんか用があるとかでどっか行っちゃうし。
Which means you haven't seen Nagamitsu-san anywhere?
金本くんと一緒だと思ってたんだけど、違ったの？
Indeed! I've been searching for her, and I picked this up just now, but I'm not sure whether it belongs to her.
かもしれないって、中を見て確かめてないの？
It's somebody else's property. Going ahead and looking would be.
でも、持ち主がわからなきゃ届けようもないでしょ？中を見たことを後で謝ればいいんだよ。
Seizing the moment, Kunihiro snatches the commuter pass holder from my hands. Hey, wait!
おう、やっぱりまやちゃんのだね。
Written on the student card inside is indeed Nagamitsu-san's name. That's fine. What's worrying me more is the photo it contains. Ah, I see. So that's what it's like. That really is a man among men. The photo depicts someone with whom neither Nagasune-kun nor I could cross swords. That kind of man. Who could it be? After parting from those two, I continue my wandering within the academy to find Nagamitsu-san. Even a phone call yielded no response, and the time left in the lunch break is just about naught. Oh, there she is.
困った。どうしよう。
There, Nagamitsu-san. What's she doing though?
まさか落とすとは。もしあの中を見られたりでもしたら。
She searches to and fro at the bottom of the stairs. It sort of looks suspicious. Nagamitsu-san?
金本くん。
Are you okay right now?
いや、大丈夫だけど、そうじゃなくて私ちょっと探し物があるから。
Could you mean this? I present the commuter pass holder to Nagamitsu-san, who has backed away slightly. I stumbled upon it in the hallway. Oh.
違う
Huh? She's perplexed as if this went against all expectations. But this is what you were holding earlier, isn't it?
それはその
Also, your name is written on the student card in...
金本くん見た
Yes, I felt bad, but it was to determine who the owner is.
見ちゃったのかそれじゃあ見たのは学生証だけ
No, this photograph as well.
見ちゃったちなみにあれが誰か知ってる
Sugawara Ken. Who's that? His acting is pretty austere, what with his mannish appearance. There aren't many actors whose backs can tell their life story. Also, it's an actor, huh? I mean, if he were young like us, we wouldn't be able to compare to a man among men like that, no matter how hard we try.
そうだよな知ってるよな
Are you in love with Sugawara Ken?
違うんだそれは違くて
Why is she getting so worked up?
そう兄貴にいたずらされてパスケースにブロマイドを入れるだなんて子供っぽいいたずらだろ
Is that so? So that's what your older brother is like to you.
まあそのなんだ血は繋がってないんだけど絆で結ばれた兄弟っていうのかな
Ah, a man of that line of work? So, are you saying he's the sort of brother you have faith in?
そうなんだって今はそういう話じゃなくてそのブロマイドは義兄弟の一人が私のパスケースにいる
But you love him, don't you, Sugawara Ken? Do you love him?
好きです
I see. I feel relief for some reason.
いけないケンさんが好きじゃダメかな
Ah, you can love whoever you want. That isn't it.
何か言いたいことがあるんだろ私の趣味に文句があるんか男なんじゃけ言いたいこと言うたらええが
Calm down.
好きなんだから仕方ないじゃろケンさんは世界に誇る日本のスターなんじゃけ
So you like Ken-san is all I was thinking. I think that's good.
そうかできたらこのことはその他の人には内緒にしておいてくれないか
Kunihiro-san and Sanjo-san might have seen it as well.
そうなんだでもあの二人と金本くんだけならいい
Thank you.
金本くん他に言わないよな
She asks shyly, her face reddening. It's sort of cute. I unintentionally let out a smile.
なんで笑うんだ
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't tell anybody else. I promise.
本当か本当に誰にも言わない
I promise.
ありがとう
Here you go. Please be careful not to drop those things.
分かってる
I give the commuter pass holder to Nagamitsu-san.
それでどうして笑ったの
Looks like it's still bothering her. I thought it was kind of cute how you were flustered and embarrassed.
顔
Her face flushes red in one go.
またそういうこと簡単に言う金本くんの悪い癖だぞ
She really is cute, huh? It's for that reason that I thought we couldn't be friends any longer. I believe I'm at fault for seeing it, but I'm a little relieved.
ほっとした何が
That the photograph inside the holder was of Kent-san.
どういうこと
Nagamitsu-san's face expresses that she doesn't understand what I'm trying to say. Earlier, I heard something from Nagasune-kun that the photograph inside the commuter pass holder was a man among men whom you love.
あうんケンさんのことは昔からずっと大好きで憧れの人だけど
Yeah, I didn't think about that sort of meaning of love.
金本くん
She looks at me with a bewildered face. When I realize it, my mouth is dry like a desert and my heart is beating so quickly that I feel like it'll jump out of my chest. I love you, Nagamitsu-san.
そうなんだ
Yeah. That's why, if the person in your commuter pass holder were a fiancé or something, this would be a case of unrequited.
待ってちょっと待って
Very well. Nagamitsu-san places her hand on her chest and takes deep breaths with her eyes shut.
今私のこと
Love you is what I said. Looks like the deep breaths were futile. With her face becoming redder by the second, Nagamitsu-san stands still as if petrified.
好きって意味言って
Just what you think.
嘘だ
I'm not lying. I will say it once more. I love you, Nagamitsu-san. You're the only girl whom I do.
あの
Her mouth repeatedly opens and closes with uhs in between. While Nagamitsu-san usually has a dignified manner, she's showing this kind of face. I sort of feel like I'm taking advantage of her. I'm not lying about my feelings. However, before you answer, there's something I'd like to tell you.
聞いてほしいこと
There is something I still haven't told you. That I'm not Kanemoto Shuri, but Fujishima Takumi. You might scorn me for deceiving you. You might think that it doesn't suit my family. However, I want you to believe me when I say that my feelings of love for you are real.
うん
Well, the truth is, I'm actually... Just as I'm about to speak, Nagamitsu-san places her finger on my lips. Nagamitsu-san?
隠し事ってことは他人には言えないことなんだろ
Huh? Oh, yes.
だったら今は聞かない
But...
前に金本くんが言ってくれたんだぞ私は私だって家のことなんかに関係なく私自身を見て知っているから友達
I didn't I?
秘密はいつか話せる時が来たらでいい今大切なのは金本くん自身を見て知って私がどう思ってるかってこと違う
Are you okay with that, though? I might be some sort of unthinkable criminal.
そうかもしれん
Hey, I don't know what to think if you affirm it like that.
冗談だ
She giggles. Ah, I'm no match for this girl, I think.
でもそういうところがあったとしてもそれをひっくるめて私が見て知っていることだろ
Yeah.
それでその
Nagamitsu-san's face is flushed red once more.
好きって言われたのすごく嬉しかった私は誰かと付き合うとか今まで全然なかったんだ
Mm-hmm.
でも付き合ったり恋人とかそういうことに憧れはある金本くんのことは大切な友達だと思ってた
Friend, huh? Though she says that, I don't really feel too happy. I wonder if I was selfish to want more.
あ、違う友達だけど友達だからすぐに恋人として付き合えるかって考えたらわからないんだだからそのしばらくお試し期間というのはどうかな
Trial period?
うん私がそういう関係になってもいいと思っても金本くんが嫌になるかもしれないから
I don't think that's true.
そんなにはっきり言わないで顔熱くなるから
She's red up to her ears. What to do? If she's this cute, I can't help but want to hug her.
金本くんどうかな
If even you're okay with that, then by all means, I would be glad to do so.
ありがとう
I should be the one thanking you. I thought I was beginning to waver.
そんな風に考えてたんだ金本くんも私と同じようなこと悩んでたんだ
She softly mumbled something.
でも確かめるためには何をしたらいいと思う
Nothing comes to mind.
だったら 二人でどこかに行くか？話をして一緒に過ごせばお互いのこともわかると思う。お互いに知らないことがたくさんあるだろうから。
That sounds good. Then it's decided.
早速だけど今度の休みはどうだ？
That should be alright if I get permission from Minamoto-san. I think that would work.
それじゃ決まりってことで。
Come to think of it, this is a date, huh?
デート？そうか、言われてみればそうなるんだな。デートか。
The
お嬢が俺の見たこともない顔を。
Nagasone-kun?
こてつ、なんでここに？
あ、いや、まあ偶然っすよ。偶然通りがかっただけで。
He was totally eavesdropping or something. Like hell, both Nagamito-san and I think in one mind. We stare at Nagasone-kun.
やっぱり余計なお世話だったか。信じてくださいお嬢。俺は別に邪魔をするつもりなんてなかったんです。
そうだろうな。
Nagamito-san smiles sweetly. I feel like there's a lot of force behind that smile.
ああ、神の救い。お嬢、チャイムですよ。
仕方ないな。戻ろうか。
Indeed! Huh, I ended up skipping lunch.
私もだ。
なあ、金本、
What is it?
うまくいったのか？
何を聞いてるんだ、こてつは。
だーこの切れ味、いつものお嬢だ。ってことはうまくいったのか？
もうこてつは変なこと言ってばっかりだな。
As she blushes, Nagamito-san dodges the question. We aren't yet boyfriend and girlfriend, but our relationship has progressed, if only a little. That sort of makes me feel awkward, ill at ease. Like the days ahead of now will be fun, that's how I feel. Let's answer that question next time on Noble Works. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye!